Every time I speak, I want the truth to come out. You know what I'm saying? Every time I speak, I want to shiver. You know, I don't want them to be like, they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. They know what I'm going to say. And even if I get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? Ain't that what we're supposed to do? I'm not saying I'm going to rule the world or I'm going to change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world.
Watch out, flowing freaking hard, I'm retarded. I be the cancer to your success. Lethal injection into your wealth. You know what I'm all about. Kill that weakness. We don't feel when you speak this real that you claim. Trying to appeal to the game, knowing you lame, nigga. Why it's so hard to be you? You step into the mirror, get the shaking in your boots. Let them know all you prayers. Let them know that they're about to start this revolution. Let off my legs, clear far from Smith and Wesson. With this jelly ink, finna be hitting like a fluorescent. Forgot the draw though. Watch out, protect your neck soon as a mind hits your take that. Blood your cranium with straight hot shit. Where your money at though? Fuck your money, man. I flip my shit. Make my fetty going and work for me. Never enslaved the cheese. Grace and Benji's gonna work them corners while the rest of the damn presidents stack up on me. Assets on top of assets, generating so much income. Accounts is rising like the NASDAQ.
See a bunch of mansions around here? Do you?
No.
Okay, well, that's reality. That's what I'm talking about. It don't even get no realer than this, you know? But I bet you one thing, every person back here probably own a gun. So that's what we talk about.
And that's real.
That's real.
Trapped in this body on a rock with emotions and these thoughts, they won't keep me in a box, so no. Staying more driven than a lot of cars drifting in a lot, but I'm coming from a spot, Lord knows. 152 in the field from the top, but they both got spots where the cops don't go. Nourish all the seeds that you plant, gotta stick to the plan. If you don't, then the crops won't grow. Hold it down, navigate, look around, activate and focus on the accolades, focus on what you have to say. Affirmations help me gravitate to who I am today. This that food for thought, come and grab a plate so you have a taste of everlasting life. It's the fountain of youth. Does this resonate? Tell me this is something to you. I'm in my own little world, just enjoying the view. And there's too many false idols that's distorting the truth. Who are you when no one else is watching? Gotta stay true to yourself. Ever since a youngin' I've been plotting, working with the cause that I've been dealt. Decisions based on intuition. When you hear that little voice inside your head, you listen. If you can see my vision, then you need a new prescription. This dimension that we live in, fact or is it fiction? Damn, I don't know, but I've been following my rainbow to the pot of gold and put a finger in the sky just like the follicle. I ain't in my prime yet, but I know I got it though. Golden child, just know I'm here to stay. I wouldn't have it any other way. These substances, they take the pain away. I'ma play my role until I fade away. Hey. Quick little verse.
Hey, yeah, okay, hey, yeah, 20 years old, broke as fuck, still rolling in the city with the pain of stress. So when the hurricane storm and the windows are rolling, it's like a category 4 from the front to the trunk. And I was like you in the state I'm in, trying to make a couple millions, put my family in. Some American nights, home see fights with Tyson one day. Compete with my idols as rivals, it seems. I'm living in my enemy's dream. Pockets so eat, no self-esteem. Not to mention I dropped out of semester. I'm living life on the air, so fuck fitting your image. I'll make it out of the jungle, so fuck your statistics, fuck your way of thinking, fuck private prisons. Wake up in the morning and I write some shit. Take a look into the mirror, see the mantra is just trying to find my way up. These situations make us my niggas' eyes. I told me get your fucking paper. You know niggas gon' hate you. That's just the way they make, but you either change your tracks or stay complacent in your station. Yeah, younger one, that's the name I was given. Far from a Muslim, half-hearted Christian, convicted by negative passwords that I seen like the next disputes and homicidal drive-bys from a team. No master temper can save me from the trouble I get into. Me and my generation crazy, popping pills and gang relations like ills. Got a strong alcohol complacent, the habits that we into. Having us lost in the sauce, roll the blunt, get dripped and lit with wet. Invade some homes to hit the chick with sex. This life really got me thinking of pulling and tech. Malcolm X, Mitchell Gucci, rap son, militant. Poetic type of bullshit, rules giving you facts for the bullshit. On Fox News, hands up in the hey, just trying to find my way, but these situations make us my niggas' eyes. So get your fucking paper. You know niggas gon' hate you. That's just the way they make us. You either change your tracks or stay complacent in your space. trying to find my way, but these situations make us. My niggas eyes told me get your fucking paper. You know niggas gon' hate you, that's just the way they made me. You either change your tracks or stay complacent in your station, yeah.
It comes from struggle. People gotta express their struggle. When you ain't got no other means of you know, liberating yourself, it's through spoken word and expression. You feel me? So it's relative out there as well. You know what I mean? They relate to our struggle. You feel me?
I've been doing this music thing for like since I was 15, back in high school. I'm 24, so almost 10 years. Doing it for real, like dropping all my shit, pursuing this shit 100% tunnel vision for like 3 years. That's when I dropped Loom Tunes, my first project. And the next year I dropped King of the Hill. The next year I dropped Interstellar. This year I'm dropping Quality. Before that, 2 years before, I dropped Heaven on Earth in college. So I got stuff under my belt, but the best is yet to come, I gotta say. But yeah, I fuck with Casey for this. Family Dreams Fitness.
Yeah, for sure.
I believe in the movement. I believe in the vision. I've been saying this, bro. Fire artists here. Fire intelligence here. Fire arsenal. You come out here, we don't got guns, but you know, we got these guns and these guns. You feel me? And that's a lot stronger than that. What's the phrase that? Damn, I forgot how it goes. But the power of the mind is stronger than like a whole army type shit. You heard that quote before? I don't know exactly, but you get where I'm going with it. Like that can move mountains. That's that mustard seed of faith type shit. That's where that falls in. So basically, intuition. That song, what I wanted to dive into, like with that like concept, is to follow that shit. Intuition is our compass for becoming our greatest self. Anything other than following our intuition, which happens because we're human, and we fuck up all the time. I fuck up all the time. So, but from those fuck ups, we learn, you grow. It's a mind state. It's a how you see shit. So all these L's I've been taking, living in my car, not having no money, looking for food to eat, not having no job, not popping off how I feel like I should. All of that, you know, I went through my shit. I got depressed, I went down, I went everything. But it's like Big Sean says, yo. Last night I took an L, but tonight I bounced back. Last week, last month, last year, last life, you know, if you're into that, like whatever the case may be, the past is the past. Build from the future, build from the present for the future. Youth is our future. We are still the youth. So we're like, this is a line, and we got 1 foot here on the OG section, and we got 1 foot here on the fucking youth section. They feeding you on social media. Lies. I'ma block you and cut all ties. The thirst is real just for more likes. You've liked the same picture 4 times. They want us brainwashed, I wonder why. Go out in real life, you won't survive, cause the Instagram got you hypnotized, while the Twitter make you niggas wanna fucking die, cause they got you thinking who you are won't suffice. Like maybe y'all would get ahead if I weren't so nice. Like yeah, I really like these shoes, but they're overpriced. Vanity kills sanity, cold as ice. How about looking beyond the surface? What's your purpose? Silence the judge in your mind for your verdict. Remember, if you earn it, you deserve it. Don't be following what other people think is perfect. It ain't worth it. Be you. Life's some pain can erase or redo. So many masks I look past and see through. Follow your path, find out what it leads to. So please don't fall for the facade. Hand on the Bible, hand across my chest, word of God. That this little light in my shining as bright as your screens, just trying to guide you through the fog. That's a little snippet of Meditate freestyle that I did. From JID, Earth Gang, and Homeboy Major, Childish Major, and Elite. Y'all familiar with those names?
Yeah.
Those are real niggas, man. Yeah, it's a little snippet there, man. That's basically shedding awareness for the limitations that social media places on our minds. So, especially for girls. Like, there's no girls in here, so I don't want to dive too deep into it, because it's not going to resonate as much. But I know y'all get it. Like, you know, you can see it, you can peep it, you peep game. Like, girls, like, it comes down, like, they destroy themselves. They destroy themselves from what they see on there, and they're like, damn, I'm not good enough, damn, I'm not pretty enough, oh, I gotta be a hoe in order to, oh, I gotta show this, oh, I gotta do this, oh, I gotta, whatever the case may be, you know? And it works, because seduction, just like Adam and Eve's story. Adam and Eve, literally, that's still going on today. But we need to realize that self-worth comes from within ourselves. For guys or girls, because it happens to guys too. Like, when we see somebody with like the newest Yeezys on, or which are fresh as fuck. Like, I'm talking about all this, not to say I don't like it, because everybody loves fly shit. Everybody loves the stunting shit that we see on Instagram and everything that is not really in our character or not in our whatever. But
don't let it consume you.
Don't let it consume you. Like, literally find your that. You get what I'm saying? Like, find your that. Because everybody got their own little gist of that. So it just comes down to seeing past the smoky mirrors and, you know, self-realization, self-reflection, taking those L's that I was talking about. Because without the L's, you really, really can't appreciate the W's. You can appreciate the W's with no L's. Like, you can really appreciate and have a hell of a life. But the completion that you feel, damn, I work hard for this, damn, I put the time into this that no one realized, damn, I went out of my way, like whatever the case may be, to get to that point, that's what matters. You know, that's what counts at the end of the day. My subconscious be a silent assassin, but the evils don't never outweigh the passion. Hey, and let me tap in. Hey, let me tap in, yeah. Hey, let's tap in. Hey, let me tap in, yeah. Hey, let me tap in. Let me tap in, yeah. Hey, and let me tap in. Let me tap in. I just wanna be free to be me. Lies on your TV beats me. Days been on repeat. The sweet dreams. Used to travel around the city selling CDs. Sometimes I often wonder what is life really. The truth will set you free, and that's a nice feeling. Ironic how I shine brighter when the lights dim, and I'm just trying to make a run like the bottom of ninth innings. Ain't trying to play over the world, just give me space. We're all on a quest, we just move at a different pace. Knew but I didn't say, saving a forbidden taste. Stay here to spread the truth until my spirit is set away. Forever grow, forever ever we grow, yeah. Grow, forever grow, forever ever we grow, yeah. And then it just comes back down and it goes, tap in. Tap in, yeah. Oh, let me wait for it. I'm about to turn up. Hey, let me tap in. Yeah, I should have got like 10 minutes.
I feel now, at the ripe old age of 25, that the only thing that I could do is serve others. You understand what I'm saying? And because there are people who have not reached that point in their walk, you know, yes, there's a little anger, there's a little resentment, because you raise a standard. You know, you especially when you do it and you make some noise and you're saying something that holds a mirror up to a lot of the negativity and self-indulgent things and messages that a lot of other people, you know, but we're all young.
Just truly believe in what you do and chase after whatever you want. I'm by no means a writer, it's just what I do in my daytime. But you know, I have some things and I feel like they're important, and like I said, I just want to feed off of what you were saying. So this poem is called Let It Burn, and it says, before achieving happiness, one gets caught up in the struggle, a wrestling match with a shady specter, doubt. The doubt that cools you, the doubt that soothes you. Focusing on it too much, cradling it tightly, losing yourself little by little, a self-induced venom eating away at you slowly. Temporary bliss where attachment can make you lost in the mist. Then a sweep, because you never truly tap out. Something changes and you gain momentum, whatever that may be, a tragedy, a promotion, a trip, a person. That takes your breath away but makes you snap out of your spell. An antidote, the vocal coach in your corner pushing you, encouraging you. Though the struggle never subsides, your inner strength builds. And one can never truly forget the doubt, but use the doubt. Its twisted beauty should be used as fuel. Let it burn.
Hey.
Nice.
Something we don't fully chew, chewing to no avail, growing tired of the monotony, having our jaws suffer the consequences. Then why does it seem easier to swallow glass than to swallow my pride? The chewiness of someone else's cooking doesn't seem to bother me as much as my own creation. But what is better, to swallow glass or to stay chewing forever? But not too loudly. Be real, just not with everyone. Give people respect except those that disrespect you. Don't be greedy, but get what you deserve. Everyone tells me to do one thing, but expects me to act another way. It's no wonder I lay brick by brick a wall between myself and the shadow waters of emotion. The same reason I am forced to wear one mask at home and one I show the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boss.
Like emotional and stuff. It's called I Refuse to Call You Beautiful. To call you beautiful would be a disservice. Beauty, the way most use it, applies only to outward appearances. The way your smile can illuminate the darkest room. The way your eyes speak to the soul with a gentle voice. Or how God himself would give an appreciative smirk, marveling at his own doing, doesn't make you beautiful. It's as if staring into the sun, claiming it's only bright, not knowing the deeper qualities that truly make the sun magical. Beauty is a culmination of a person's layers. That is why you exceed what the world considers beautiful. That is why I refuse to call you beautiful. Fly, zipping through the sky, ducking and dodging the powdery white clouds as the concrete eyes from rooftop buildings get lost in the gaze. Staring as I zigzag in the playground of the atmosphere, unrelenting, fearless, and without thought. I continue to push past limits imposed by others as they chase me, mercilessly, without missing a beat, trying to always clip my wings, pluck my feathers, or throw me in a cage. Why won't they just let me fly? Doesn't matter what I do or say, people look at me and they think they know me. These are the ones who know me least. How can anyone claim to know me when I don't even know myself? I walk on a balance beam, the width of a string of yarn, tiptoeing between what I'm expected to do while staying as true to myself as possible. Even though I stumble, my balance keeps me focused on what lies ahead. Common gift. Love is a gift to the world, a present for a lifetime. One, some exchange for materialistic possessions, or an inconvenience they choose to re-gift, even after unwrapping it, and choosing whether or not to keep those spoils, creating an endless cycle of ungratefulness. Even a thoughtful gift of coal is better than a generic present. The way love is thrown around without value, it's no surprise hate is the most common gift we give to others.
Everyone in the world has gone to bed one night or another with fear or pain or loss or disappointment. And yet each of us has awakened, arisen, somehow made our ablution, seen other human beings, and said, "Morning, how are you? Fine, thanks, and you?" It's amazing. Wherever that abides in the human being, there is the nobleness of the human spirit. Despite it all, black and white, Asian, Spanish, Native American, pretty, plain, thin, fat, vowed or celibate, we rise.
It would be like against what I'm trying to do if I was to not present my music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I want, people should, we got to a point where we categorize ourselves. You hear what I'm saying? People tell you stick to one thing, and why? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think we ask why enough. We do a lot of stuff without even knowing the reason. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, even in music, you got rap, you got hip hop, but my music, I want to make a music to where it can cross over, it can be in the, I don't want to be in a genre. I don't want, life period, my life period, yeah, I do real estate. Yeah, I'm a realtor, but that's not my career. You know what I'm saying? It's who I am right now. As I grow, I want my environment, I want what I do to grow with me. You know what I'm saying? So it would be kind of, it'd be kind of hypocritical to not present my music because it's a part of me. It's a part of who I am. You know what I'm saying? So if I come here and present myself, I'd rather y'all see all of me than have this image of who I am and then be on SoundCloud another day and be like, oh, yeah, rapper too. Oh, he got goals. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I want to start just being myself more, bro. Like, people is, like I say, bro, we do stuff we don't even have a reason for. You know, we get jobs we don't like. It's a lot of stuff that we just, be yourself, bro. Do what you like to do. Like, the money will come. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you think about it, if you really think, even you, I know you was in your car, but bro, it's better than being under a bridge. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you really think about what matters. You feel me? Like, and it's kind of discouraging because you see kids, especially as we like 24, 25, so most kids our age, they into their careers. They into, and me, I don't have no degree. So before this year started, bro, I didn't come out because I felt like I had nothing to offer, which is sad to feel about yourself. But that's how society will make you feel. Like if you're not at a certain point, or if you're not doing this or you're not doing that, you're really insignificant. So, bro, I didn't come out, I didn't speak, I didn't do certain things, and now I have a more confidence about myself because I'm a realtor. Because now it's like, all right, bro, they won't look at me like nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I won't have nothing to bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. Bro, I'll play a song then. Maybe my thoughts will come together. Take me back to a greater day when there was hot tops and house parties like Kid and Play. When taking what they give away, cause a nigga had his own, wasn't nothing that can kill his fate. That's a shame where we at today. I know Martin had a dream, but he didn't think this how this would play. Probably flipping in his grave. The more I seem to learn, I'm a God, more. Take me back to the old days when there was heaven for a king. A nigga needed nothing but a dollar in the dream. If you caught you a rollie, you was doing big things. Fuck the hate, it was all about cream. To the old days when there was heaven for a king. A nigga needed nothing but a dollar in a dream. And I smoke like a hippie and get high as I wanna be, fly as I wanna be. No lie, take me back. Take me back when it's pickle legs and quarter juices. How's the party at the crib? It was going stupid. The war wasn't so superficial. Wasn't no faking on the fly for that piece of tissue. And you ain't need no money for no good time. Just a speaking of some cities for a good vibe. Nowadays, wicked ways make you stay inside. The way the streets pay make you wanna stay. Then we wonder why we out of the loop, no fruit. Like we see a contract, but fuck you can't sign that. You got yours, tell me where mine at. I'm out here flying like a blind bat. So many thoughts I'm lost, I'm trying to pick up where my mind at. Wish I rewind back, push the time back. While it took the bag of chick was a snapback and fitted cap. 501s with the sash, she was into that. Now she asking where the digits at. And she don't wanna chill if you don't think he's spinning that. Where the hell they get these women at? But who am I to blame them? No, I bet you asked them. Niggas ain't the same no more. Everybody changed, guess that's just the way it go. Bro, that, to me, that's good music, bro. Like, bro, I'd rather listen to that than all this ignorant stuff. But it's like, they made it to where, all right, this is the only way you can make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's not true, but that's what's publicized. The social media. That's the image they paint. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the perception. And a lot of times, bro, even the guys who talk like that, bro, they don't talk like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, we lost. We value money, period. Like, that's, the world values money, bro. We don't even value people. Like this, right now, is a prime example, bro. You had, what, 30 people, 35 people say they would come, but there was no money in it. Mm-hmm. They didn't value the experience. They didn't value the relationship. They didn't value the benefits of meeting new people. There was no money involved. And people are the... You get to certain places through people. Little do you know. Yeah, money can buy you certain things, and that's stipulated because now once your money is gone, you don't have that same value before. But people, if you value people more, you'll be more hesitant to pull out a gun and shoot someone because, well, that guy's just like me. That guy might have a family and kids like me. You know what I'm saying? That might. But when you don't value people and you don't value life, now we have situations like Parkland and stuff like that. And yeah, we can say gun control, and yeah, we can say the FBI. But what about the people, though? I was talking to him about that. What about the people that ignored this guy for however long he was feeling like this? He has a family, so you talking about mom and dad, sister, brother. You sit at the table with this guy every day, bro. You don't notice something is wrong. You're so caught up, and everything is I now. iPhone, iMac, I, and not we. And when it's not we, or you have situations where all I care about is me. But as long as I'm self-fulfilled, then it doesn't matter who I step on. It doesn't matter who I knock over. It doesn't matter what he's doing. It doesn't it's all I, bro, and it's like, bro, we gotta value people more, we gotta value us. Everyone here, we should be in contact with each other just for support, bro, like, just for positivity, just to reach out, just for questions, or, bro, because it's people who, as men, bro, we tell not to say nothing, bro. Bro, we're human, like, bro, we go through stuff, we hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you can't act like that's not true. You feel me? Like, bro, I mean, you can say it. You can put this on, but me as a person, as a rational thing, but I know it's not true. Like, I understand you trying to paint a picture, like, but we gotta be more transparent, because from us building that wall and painting that picture, now it's people crumbling behind the wall, like, and we're not even noticing. Like, you just had a shooter at your campus, who let these people, who didn't notice these people walking onto a campus with rifles, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, who served this guy at McDonald's who, bro, this guy, he's not acting right, like, or is my money and my paycheck and what I'm doing more important? Because it's not what that guy wanted to walk into that McDonald's with, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want to do anything until it's us. Like, bro, it's very dangerous, bro. Like, people don't understand how dangerous that is. Like, because if one person gets too much power, bro, it can be no more us. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's a democracy, but bro, how much control do any of us in here really have? Like, if they wanted to roll in and do like a martial law type thing, bro, I don't think none of us in here can stop it, bro. That's the sad part. This is the stuff I think about, like, because I see what direction we headed, like, and how lost society is. Like, the average person, you ask them about politics, they don't know about politics. They don't know what's going on. They know what's on the news, maybe, or but they can't explain to you foreign policy. I can't explain to you foreign policy. I can't explain to you domestic policy in my own country, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's sickening, because now it's like playing Marco Polo. The people who can see, but they have the advantage, you know what I'm saying? Because the other person, you gotta just listen to what people telling you. Listen. So you throwing the ball over there and they going over there just following it. Like, bro, I don't want to be that person, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we're getting to that point. You feel me? And now we're getting to the point where people is easily manipulated. And I don't know, bro. It's just sickening. Like,
have you made a lot of money out of your music?
Money. I mean, how much is a lot of money to you?
Yeah, that's a good question. Have you made, say, millions of dollars?
No.
Are you a rich man?
When you mean rich, what you mean?
Do you have a lot of possessions? A lot of money in the bank?
Possession make you rich? I don't have that type of richness. My richness is life, forever.